What's up, YouTube? It's your boy EW Images, back at it with another behind the scenes video. And in today's video, I'm shooting with the lovely Hannah. If you're a subscriber to the channel, you've seen her in plenty of videos. But today, we're shooting a Valentine's Day theme. Stay tuned. For this first look, I'm going with something moody, romantic, with a little bit of drama. I'm working in a pretty small studio space, so control is everything. This is a simple 2-light setup. First up, the AD400 Pro with a projector attachment, and inside I've dropped in a heart-shaped gobo. This gives a crisp heart shape onto the background. Projector attachments are brilliant in tight spaces because the light is focused and precise. Now for Hannah, I'm using the AD200 in a 1x3 strip box with a grid. The strip box gives me soft directional light, and the grid keeps it from spilling onto the background, which is really important in a small studio space like this. I kept the strip box fairly close to her, which makes the light softer and helps fall off quickly before it hits the background. The separation is what keeps the image nice and moody. 2 lights, tight space, lots of control. And honestly, that's the key. You don't need a huge studio. You just need to understand how light behaves. For the second look, we cleared out the sofa and got Hannah standing. Instantly, this changes the mood. Standing poses feel stronger and more confident. Plus, it gives us more room to play with. Lighting-wise, I kept the original setup, but added another AD200 in a 1x3 strip box with a grid positioned off to the side as a fill light. Now when I say fill, I don't mean flatten everything out. The goal isn't to remove the shadows, it's just to control them. Because we're still in a small studio, light bounces everywhere. So using another gridded softbox keeps that fill under control and directional. It gently lifts the shadow side of Hannah's face and body without ruining the background and the heart projection. And here's where the power balance matters. The fill light is set lower than the key, just enough to soften the contrast and keep the mood. Wanted to grab a few tighter headshots to really show off the detail in the Ariel craft earrings. So I switched to the Nikon 105 macro lens, and this is what I got. For the next outfit, I kept the heart projection on the background, but I changed the way I was lighting Hannah. This time I used a 36-inch softbox with a grid as my key light. Now with a larger modifier, it gives me softer, more flattering light. Because it's bigger relative to Hannah, the light wraps around her face and smooths out the transitions between highlights and shadows. It instantly feels a little bit more polished, but less dramatic than the strip box as a key light. The grid is still doing a very important job though, as without it, the big softbox would spill light everywhere and start washing out the heart projection. The grid keeps the light focused and exactly where I want it. Then I used a 1x3 strip box as fill light. Since it's narrower and more directional, it's perfect for gently lifting the shadow side without flattening everything out. I've got it set to a lower power than the key, just enough to control contrast and keep detail in the shadows. So now the lighting feels softer and more romantic, but we still have depth and shape. Same background, same space, just smarter balance of the modifier size and light control. After I got some good shots of Hannah in the pink dress, I decided to switch to the macro lens for some headshots. The Nikon 105 macro lens is perfect for headshots. That longer focal length gives beautiful compression, which is incredibly flattering for headshots. and it lets you stand back a little bit in my small studio while still filling the frame. For the last look, I didn't change the lighting at all. If it's working, it's working. So instead of adjusting lights, he started experimenting with the props. Balloons, roses, just playing around to see what felt natural. In a small studio, creativity often comes from subtraction, not addition. The space doesn't change, the lights don't change, only the subject does. And that's the beauty of it. Once you understand your lighting, how it falls off, how it shapes, and how it separates, you're free to just create. And honestly, that's the best part. Alright, that's a wrap. If you found this video entertaining or educational, hit that like button. Comment, let me know what your favorite shot is or favorite setup, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.